Hey guys, Colin Stuckert here, founder, CEO, Wild Foods Co. Finally got the studio set up going, pretty excited about it. Got some of my influential books up here. Got, of course, Wild Foods products right here. I'm gonna put some ingredients up here, all that good stuff. So today's video, real quick, I want it to be quick, and I mean it, it's gonna be quick. It's gonna be the most important thing about nutrition and about diets. Everything else doesn't matter until you have this one thing down. This one thing can change your life. This one thing can simplify your eating, your food, your nutrition, everything. This one thing is the thing that you must focus on if you want any goal whatsoever. This is the thing. So let's get to it. Okay, this one thing isn't going to be easy. This one thing might take some extra work. It might take paying a little bit extra money. It might be going out of your way to research the food you're buying. This one thing isn't a quick fix, but it's definitely a fix. It's a cure-all. For the most part, it really is a cure-all. But it's not an easy, fast, convenient cure-all. And this one thing is what I base my life on. It's what we base the Wild Foods brand on. It's what's allowed me to cheat when I cheat, travel when I travel, and remain low body fat, have abs, be fit. It's what I've seen the same for other friends and family, clients in the gym. It gives you flexibility. It lets you not be perfect. It allows you that leeway so you don't have to be perfect. It lets you lose weight. It lets you gain weight. It lets you build muscle. It lets you burn fat. It lets you do all the things that you want to do, perform better, feel better sex, everything. It's just one thing. It's the base of all human nutrition. So what is the one thing? What is this one thing? The one thing, guys, is a capital R and capital F, and it's real food. Now, most people don't understand what that means when I say real food. What is real food? Okay, so food that doesn't require a lot of processing. Food that is as close to nature as possible. Food that is in as close to its raw state as possible. So when you let corporations process your food, cook your food, put your food together in different combinations, whatever, you're removing some of the realness from it because you don't know what they're doing behind closed doors. And generally, whether it's closed doors at a restaurant or closed doors at a big corporation, they're doing things to cut costs, to increase the flavor, increase the addiction. None of these are going to be good for your overall health, which is why real food is based on buying the highest quality real ingredients you can find. So like, for example, organic cocoa or cocoa butter, whatever, organic chicken, local grass-fed beef, going direct to the farm, etc. Things like that. Buying those ingredients and then bringing them to your kitchen and cooking them and prepping them yourself, controlling how much salt you put in it, controlling how much vinegar, flavor, seasoning, spices, whatever goes into each and every meal that you eat. It's best controlled when you're buying the real raw ingredients and cooking it yourself. It really is a fountain of youth. It really does all the things that I said earlier in the video. It can change your life for the better, and it's the basis of all nutrition. You shouldn't be worrying about how many carbs you're eating or this or that if you're on fake food, if you're eating processed foods, if you're drinking soda, if you're going to McDonald's, if you're eating most of your food at restaurants. Nothing else matters until you stop that. So all the diets, all the things, they all have valuable nuggets of information. There's all things you learn from them, and they all have some resemblance of the truth hidden in the diet or in the recommendations, right? But only if you go real food first. Science and the corporations and the food companies have not been able to engineer processed refined foods that make a human being healthy. They haven't. It doesn't exist. It might exist in 100 years, but for right now, it is a first principle of human nutrition. And it's the number one thing and the only thing that you have to focus on until you get it down. Then, once you're eating real food, you can experiment with lower carb, higher fat, moderate protein, low protein, whatever it is based on specific goals. But real food is the base. And that's all I have to say about it today. I could go on and on for hours and hours about this. Get in the kitchen. Buy real raw ingredients and prep things yourself. Every single time you let a corporation, a company, or whatever cook for you or provide you with multiple ingredients or a finished plate, you are running the risk of not having the best options that you could on the plate for your health, and you're going to probably pay a price for it. And that's just the way it is, which is why real food is the number one thing. It's really the only thing to focus on until you get it down. All right, so thanks for watching, guys. Slap a subscribe, give a thumbs up, leave a comment below. If you have any questions or comments, tips, advice for others, for me, etc., happy to help.
and let's help other people, all right? Because we all need to be eating realer food, and it's going to help our health, it's going to help our family's health, and it's going to help the world. We're going to be supporting better producers, better companies. We're going to be eschewing the processed food revolution, and everyone's going to be better off for it.